to Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We ready to go. I got the Fockers in the Circle of Trust. To my right, it's OGB.
What's up, everybody?
Straight ahead. If he keeps losing weight, he's gonna be skinny Clemmy.
What's up, baby?
And to my left is Little Oski.
I like the Circle of Trust.
And I'm your host, Mr. Tokes. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Shut up, man.
Shut up.
How's everybody doing?
Solid as usual.
Waiting for my vacation from my vacation.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
That too.
A vacay from a vacay.
Yeah, son, I had Monday off. I had Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now I need another one.
Yeah.
Give me Tuesday and Wednesday.
The long ones are nice. They just go too quick. Inspired or not, life is about making an impact, not just making an income.
That's beautiful.
I like that too.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Especially if you don't want an outcome. No pun intended. Like
Yeah.
if you're not looking for something and you could just do it from your heart, it means a lot more.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't want $1 from it, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can take that a long way, pass it on.
That's what character is, right?
Yeah.
That's why I love the Kobe story so much. All the reading, it's so sad that I didn't learn it until afterward, but all the reading about what he did after, he didn't want the PR for any of the things that he helped people for.
Right.
I thought that was so cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's good to do good without wanting to, show people.
That's true.
Just from the goodness of your heart. Just do it.
That's real character.
Right. Yep. That's the definition of it. Each one teach one. Yeah, so, yep. I thought that was pretty interesting, but how did everybody do for Happy Memorial Weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend?
Survived.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Everybody
good
did
one.
good and beautiful?
Enjoyed, embraced,
It was
Went
a
to
lovely
the beach.
thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
In-
though it was
in the
even though it was
rain, fuck
rainy?
it.
Yeah. I was going to ask you that.
Fuck it, you get wet anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
It was hot.
Just sucks.
It was
Gotta
still
get-
fucking hot.
I would say it just sucks to
That
get in the
washes all.
car.
That washes all the salty shit off, though.
Right.
It makes it's like win-win. you
Start
know?
back over.
Yeah.
Well, we got a retired Navy SEAL, Jocko had a short and sweet message I want to share with everybody, what every American should stop to think about on Memorial Day.
One thing that I always want to remind people during Memorial Day is that the folks that we're trying to remember, the people in uniform that we're trying to remember, is that, yes, they are people. And when they sacrifice their lives for us, to me, it's more than just they sacrificed their lives. They sacrificed their future. They sacrificed their hopes. They sacrificed their dreams, what they were going to do, and the ideas that they were going to have. And they gave those all away. They gave away their dreams so that we could live our dreams. And that's something to me that is very meaningful. The guys that I lost on the battlefield, Mark Lee, Mikey Mansour, Ryan Job, and even when we returned from the battlefield, losing Chris Kyle, and then most recently my brother Seth Stone, who was killed in a parachuting accident. These guys, they gave everything they could for their country, and for those of us that served alongside them, every day is Memorial Day. We think about them every single day. I know that I think about them every single day and trying to live my life in such a way that honors the sacrifices that they made.
Jocko, yeah, that's such a great.
Jocko Willink is a savage, dude. I fucking love that guy.
Bro, he has an IG, and he always posts.
Yeah, that's what Mike's heavy on him.
Yeah,
man.
he
Mike's
always
Mike's
posts
a
at
biggest
4:30
fan.
in the
dude.
morning.
What the
fuck are you doing right
his,
now?
His first Warrior Kid book I gave to my son when he was in 7th or 8th grade, and that's what inspired him to play football. That's what inspired him to get off his ass.
Dude,
I'm gonna start reading his books.
4:30 every time. Be better. Oh, you don't like that? Good.
Go
Good.
get some.
Yeah, that's it. No excuse, just go, bro.
Mike, you had something you wanted to say on Memorial Day, right?
Yeah, Memorial Day.
Post Memorial Day.
30 years ago, we went to the desert, my company, and two of them didn't come home, and I just want to say their names, Michael Neil Monroe and Anthony Deshaun Stewart, Stew Dog. But they were gone too young, and
He sacrificed it all, man.
like Jocko said, we're still here,
Yeah.
and we owe it to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
To live.
Thank you
Never
so
forget.
much, man. A quick side question. Because you taught me what survivor's remorse is. You taught me that a while ago. And
Alcohol doesn't help, but
I would tell anybody who's feeling like that, because I never knew what that was, but I would tell them that, obviously I don't know shit because I wasn't out there, so I couldn't even fathom what you're going through and what you're experiencing as far as mentally. But I would say, from a logical thing, I would say that you're trying to come home. That's the game. You're trying to survive. And I know that you guys got to have each other's backs, and that's so fucking hard because no man gets left behind mentality. Mm-hmm. And I would just tell somebody that's struggling with that thought that, hey man, you made it. Yeah. And that's okay. Yeah. That's okay.
And it's for a reason you made it.
Guys, I need the good gangs guys' advice.
The good gang guys?
Yeah, the good guys gang's advice. Sorry, man, you got me choked up on that last one. So it's nothing crazy.
Okay.
It's not insane or nothing like that. But a quote that I forgot where he heard it, but Dan Patrick said it: "You get better or worse every day." Now this whole impact thing, I'm trying to embrace. Well, she says I touch my weenie too much.
Whoa.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but Dan Patrick said you touch your weenie too much.
That's what I heard. I'm like, what?
I'm still waiting.
And he's a transgender. No, Jackie said I touch my weenie too much, man. And it's, I mean, she didn't say it, but she calls me out, and I only do it when I'm in the bedroom. You know what I mean? Or I'm on the way, and I only do it when like she asks me questions. I just start
grabbing your junk.
I'll grab my weenie, man. It's like my jungle in there in my bedroom, So she said it doesn't. She said it doesn't bother her or nothing.
She noticed it though.
But I had to ask her. I was like, "Would you like me to stop doing that?" And she's like, "No, I love who you are. I love you for who you are." That's my question. So, guys, should I stop it anyway?
Yeah.
You could cut it. Yeah. You could cut it. You don't have to stop it.
But cut it.
It's like somebody who drinks too much and you're not an alcoholic.
Cut my
weenie.
Not cut it, but
cut back.
Yeah, cut back touching your junk, bro.
Well,
I don't know, man. I got shit every time, no matter how far apart I space the touchings. It's just like you're
adjusting that shit.
It's some underwear
what.
for that,
There's
bro.
never a good time in front. It's never a good time
underwear
in front of your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, you know what it is? She's in her underwear, and I'm in my underwear, and I'm just staring at her.
Oh, you getting chubbed?
I'm chubbing. That's what I'm doing. So I'm adjusting as I'm chubbing. A little movement, little adjustment.
I'm a chubbing.
I've adjusted chubbing.
But what if your woman reaches down and gives herself a little scratch?
Then I'm gonna take her to the bed, and I'm gonna scratch it for her. I mean,
you need a help there.
Yeah, that's the difference between guys and girls. That shit don't work for them.
What if she does it throughout the day, though? I'm saying.
That would be a problem.
Like you do. I mean, you do it throughout the day.
No, I don't grab my shit like outside the bedroom or nothing like that. Because I asked her that too. I was like, "You're not talking about all the time." She's like, "No, it's just when you." So she does. She goes, look.
Yeah, you just want to.
Maybe that's
prepping.
But maybe that's a good distraction.
You feel the first.
He's preheating the oven and shit.
You feel the first pulse.
Just in case you move, I'm ready. What you trying to do? Hello? Hey, what you doing? Where you going?
Wait, are we going 375 or 315?
Guys, you never felt like the king of your jungle when you're in your room and you just roaming around. You're not trying to be like.
Yeah, you're home.
You're just comfortable, man. I'm not. It's the weekend.
But that's what I said. Don't stop. Just cut back. Just take a couple. Like you smoke 10 cigs. Yeah. All right, take it easy, pal. Do 3.
I noticed when she told me, I did it more.
Yeah, but that was purposely though. You were like,
I don't know.
You were like, I'm gonna double down on the chair.
I think I'm just a savage at heart, dude. I think
Corey put the oven on broil instead of fucking bake.
Yeah, he rationalized. He's like, she said no, but he heard yes.
Yeah.
She really likes that shit.
Let's melt this cheese fast.
Grabbing it like what?
When she said no, I fucking love who you are. That's kind of made me like comfortable. I was like, honestly, because I asked her seriously. I was like, if it's inappropriate, if you don't want me, she was like, no, I'm just fucking with you. It's cute. I really don't give a shit.
Fucking guy didn't even read the directions for the oven. Just pressed all the buttons.
Yeah, well. Fuck it.
You're good, man.
Other chicks are into that,
So I'm just gonna stop it altogether and see if she says something.
Nah, because then you're gonna freak her out. Freak her out, then you're gonna throw her off. She's gonna be like,
because maybe that's
just said don't stop.
Yeah, maybe that's her tail too. Maybe that's working.
That's true.
Yeah, you can't do that. Don't be that guy, bro.
Man,
That's a good idea.
If you stop that, then
used to
she'd
be
be
so
thinking,
different.
what else can I make him stop?
Well,
doing?
You changed up, your balls aren't like, you know what I'm saying?
I think I rub when I think, because I usually do it when she asks me a
That's what I was
question.
gonna say. I think it's subconsciously you're just in your zone. You're comfortable all together. You're comfortable with her. You're comfortable.
Yeah.
You're comfortable in the moment, and you're just like, all right, let me get the blood flowing. Here
I
we
think
go.
that's what it is.
Can you take out the trash? Yeah,
I'm
hold
living
on
in the
one
moment.
motherfucking
I'm living in the
It's
moment
like
too much.
It's like you have those thinking marbles that you fucking play with, no homo, and you're just like marbling around.
So are you?
You guys don't
King.
grab your dick when you running around the bathroom and shit, getting
all the
ready
time,
and stuff.
all the time.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Mike.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think though.
Give it a squeeze.
Give you fuck.
Dude, I'm doing all kinds of shit. I'm adjusting it. I'm rubbing it. It depends on what's going through my head. I just
more
feel
to sleep. More
I
to
just
sleep.
feel-
I could do that.
Yeah,
Like, my
I
hands
just
in my
feel
pants.
comfortable because
When I sleep, my hands. Get
oh, totally when I sleep.
Secure.
God knows what's happening when I sleep. I might be straight up stroking it when I'm sleeping.
Turn into another person. I'm cheating on myself. Fuck, I didn't mean to do this, babe.
Oh shit! Reverse grip.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Just rub a chub. I'm
you
just.
look away.
It's
and
just
shit.
touching on yourself, man.
I'll let
Yeah.
you guys know how it goes. I think I'm just gonna do what Omar said. I think I'm just gonna reduce it a little bit.
Yeah,
'Cause-
take a step.
Especially since I picked up a little bit after
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You caught yourself. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I was doing
All right,
cocky
one
rubs.
hand,
Yeah,
one hand.
yeah, I was doing cocky rubs after she told me. I was just like, fuck it, I'll rub it anyway. Ah.
Hey, you want some chips? Like, no, I'm good.
It ain't-
I'm not hungry.
He got his hand in the whole bag.
You got a whole bag. Grab it. Want some chips?
Dick in the box.
Oh, well, I heard Daytona was a sight to see this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Daytona, the land. Anything with a fucking D was dropping D bombs.
Well, it was called Orlando Invades Daytona Part 2. I wasn't aware.
Me either. I didn't
Bro,
know.
the land popped off. The land
Yeah.
had, the
Well, I
land
knew
had a big
that.
thing.
That was last week.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Anything with
Yeah.
a D is riding.
Yeah.
Daytona,
Well-
the land.
Well, what happened to
The
D-Berry?
backyards.
Deltona, they passed that shit up. That shit don't count.
Dang.
Something in Orange City too. I thought.
Oh, really?
Now it's D orange. City.
Social unrest.
Well, the reason this one got fucked with is because nobody got the permit this year. So last year they did it and they got a permit. I guess somebody fucking didn't do their
That's
job.
why they didn't get it.
You had one job, permit
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
or gal.
That's what the story said. And then, but it was bananas, dude. They had helicopter footage of a white car in the middle of A1A stop. Dude
It
was
just went
hanging out the
ham.
sunroof throwing money to
Yeah.
everybody. It was fucking
Right,
but
yeah.
traffic was fucked because of that, because they stopped right in front of that Burger King.
Was somebody shooting too there? Somebody's
Somebody, some shots. got off.
Two people were shot, nobody died, and there was a message there. According to the officials, authorities received a 90% compliance from most people, and crowds were gone by 11:30. I cannot lock people up if they're not breaking the law. Everyone is welcome in Daytona Beach,
That's
said
what's
Police
up.
Chief Craig Capri. Thank you for being cool.
Thank you for being the police, man.
So
Right, right,
Dang,
right.
that's
Right.
all. Give people a
Praise
chance.
Jesus. Yes,
They got it
yes.
right.
Wow.
Yeah, but there is some shit I want to say though. I'm not justifying the Daytona or D-Land parties, but I'm damn sure not going to judge them at the same time and act like I don't have a million motherfuckers also not doing the right thing on many different occasions and levels at their own convenience. Because I do have people doing that shit too. So I ain't going to judge you, but I'm not justifying your actions by going out there and being careless either. So I'm kind of Switzerland on that. But that being said, I also heard some D-Land officers got called racist for doing their job. Now, I know these particular dudes. There's two of them. So I heard several people that were loosely throwing the term around, creating this hostile environment, which is the same hostile environment the real racist cops thrive in and innocent people get killed in. So the officer wanted me to say, help me help you.
Right.
Don't
calm
make it a
down,
racist
please.
thing if it's
Yeah,
not.
don't escalate.
There's
it,
a
bro.
lot of shit,
Yeah.
and they said, dude, that D-Land situation got scary, dude. They said it got fucking, they were like, the cops were like, there was some good dudes out there, and they were trying to do a good job, and shit got a little fucking hairy, so it was a potential real fucking shit show. So
Yeah, because you got the wrong guy out there. He just plugging. He don't care.
right, if it gets like that, you're gonna lose that battle every time.
Yeah,
And then
it's
here
not
we are
likely.
again with another protest and another shit. So come on, help
Break the cycle.
Yeah, I get it. Look, I get it. You have feelings.
You're bored.
Right, and some people are scarred.
Yeah,
You know
and you're
Some
angry.
people are
and
fucking
a lot
right.
of people. I mean, because you got to think about it. If people sitting at home and they watching these images, and it's only a certain group of people, seem like those are the only images you seeing. You know, they ain't got nothing else to do. That's rumor rate and stuff.
That's the thing, man. If they're out there and nothing really bad is going on, it's important that we recognize that and say, hey, man, okay, these cops are just telling us to go home because it's a curfew, not because we're black.
Right.
And not because whatever. Just try not to make it something if it's not, because we got plenty of the real somethings. And it's like a drink that I'm serving you. If I give you whiskey as a racist deal, but then I just pour a bunch of fucking water in it and dilute it down, those are all the hypersensitive, not really racist people just fucking up the drink that I'm trying to serve you, and I'm trying to make it a straight up answer for you. But with all these little diluted things going into it, there's no real drink to be had.
That's
and
true.
we can never serve the racists up the way it's supposed to be served and fucking get rid of this shit. Yeah. So, and the term racist carries weight, man. It really does. It's like child pedophile or anything. When you call somebody that shit, or when you use that term, make sure it's conclusive. It really does.
It could stick in the wrong light.
It really can, man. And you don't want that, some shit that you can't undo. And it really feels bad. And you know, people, just imagine if you were a cop and you really were a good guy. Right. Trying to do a good job,
and you get
and then some person fucking calls you a racist. Dude, that's gonna fuck your head up, man. That's gonna be like,
or it could piss you off. Or it could bring negative. Yeah, like you trying to call me like, fuck you,
right?
Bro.
It could have a negative.
Now
chain
I'm gonna show
reaction.
you racist, and now you got a guy that wasn't that way. Now he like,
or you could just turn that motherfucker to really going like that.
Yeah, because you keep screaming at and do like, no, I'm just out here doing my job.
Right.
That's the one thing I hate, man. When you can't get mad at the boss for having to lay the law down in just a big aspect. Cops, not jobs in general.
Yeah.
Right.
Like someone has to tell somebody to go home. You know what I'm saying?
It causes confusion.
Somebody has to be the bad guy, or not
so,
even the bad guy. Be the adult.
Right. And we got to take the high road as a society together. That means blacks, whites, indifferents, whoever you are, we have to take the high road and realize that there's going to be a lot of idiots that just exist. There are. And there's going to be people that don't even know what real racism is, so they're going to be yelling it. But it's up to the people around them. They got to kind of bond together and really see things for what they are and take the high road and always do the right thing in those situations, because there is a lot of confusion. It is, I mean, we're going to get into it today. It's a lot of fucking shit out there right now. So just try to help them help us by just being honest.
Yeah.
Be honest
or just
with
be aware.
what you're feeling and shit.
Just
and
be aware.
Yeah.
Be in the moment.
You know, that's a thing, man. What if a lot of people, more people that we don't know what real racism is? What if they're just scarred and they think that, you know, now they're having reactions to everything because they've been through it so fucking much. So they might not even be really, maybe at one point in their life they were treated that way. So it fucked them up so bad. So now they think that everything, it's important for us to get together and help each other understand these things and not laugh at it, not take it stupid, but really take it serious and help, because you might actually save a life.
Yeah.
You might do it. And that would be an awesome thing. So, right? Fucking right.
No, I'm with you, man.
But I mean, for those people, a lot of those people they're the people that antagonize the situation.
Those people.
I mean, well, in that situation, because you know sometimes they see, because the image they see a lot of times is, you know, a cop being the aggressor. So if you're around a cop and he's not being the aggressor, or he's not coming at you, like he's not disrespecting you. Because I find like the good cops, bro, they go out their way to let you know, like, hey man, I'm cool.
Right.
Like real good cops, they go out like, it's like they pull you over and they like almost let you know, like, hey, cause I know what kind of situation you in. Like,
I don't want you to be scared. Right.
Take it easy.
You good, we good. I just need to make sure you ain't no trafficker, basically.
Right.
They run your license. They
Or
sir, have a nice day. And that happens to me more times than not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but that's because when I stop, I do practice. Yes, sir. No, sir. I do practice. Can I get my, information?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm treating it because I told the cop one time, I understand that right now you nervous because I could tell how you standing. You nervous.
Right.
And I'm nervous because I'm watching you.
Damn,
get
that was
nervous.
ballsy.
Damn,
You
I
just
was
to
gonna
say
say
that.
you said that.
Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
getting nervous and he was,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, I'm
No,
just trying to get-
I'm thankful that guy didn't have his ego tripped and
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
try to fucking pistol whip you for calling
It
him
was a
out.
calm moment because I had my kids in the backseat and I was like, I have my kids in the car. I'm not doing anything.
Right.
I just came around that corner too fast. And I gave him my license, and when he came back to my car, he told me, "Have a nice day."
Yo, living on the edge while black.
Let me
Yeah.
Clemmy life.
write,
but I
write a
mean-
book, motherfucker.
Hell yeah. No, I mean that is the right way to do it, man.
Well,
Just
there,
No,
some
it
people-
is.
there is a protocol. I don't know what your skin color is. I mean, when a cop pulls me over, I'm yes sir, no sir,
Fuck
right
yeah.
away.
Yeah,
You know,
it's respect.
fucking
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter
protocol.
how big you know that ticket's gonna be, you just got to
Yeah,
yes sir,
you
no
got-
sir
no,
the
sir,
way
you
out
got
of it.
respect.
even though
Respected.
you're totally right. In the right, whatever. You're doing nothing wrong. But if you get nasty with a cop right off the bat, dude,
You're fucked.
I know.
Fucking the situation yourself, man.
Getting
you know?
pulled over is probably the only time I want a pair of tits. As soon as I get pulled over, I'm like, fuck, I don't have tits.
My
This would
very
be so much easier.
my very first ticket was a chick cop that I got let off.
See? But you had a cock.
Yeah.
So it worked. Vice versa.
I was
It
rubbing.
was good. He had the conversation with his hands
Oh,
in
that's
his
what you
pants.
got there.
Yeah, my permit is down here.
So it's just your comfortable place, Corey.
I'm not reaching for anything.
Oh, don't get it twisted, miss. I'm loaded. I'm loaded. Your boy's packing.
Oh shit. No, it happens though, man. It happens.
Bro, I'm telling you, my cousin, so many women I know, the tits just get them out. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, I need some of those
yeah,
sometimes.
tits
Fuck.
work. Tits work. man.
Yeah. Tits in traffic, dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
does.
We'll be back. Welcome back.
Yo.
Lion Podcast.
Please subscribe.
Shalom.
Please
That
find
is-
time to subscribe.
That is where you've come to be entertained for the time being. We appreciate you. We really do.
Lion Podcast.
About to try to make some moves. We're going video soon. And yeah, we're going to be extending the product out to different areas, venturing Spotify land and all that good shit. So be on the
See our
lookout.
smiling faces.
So you can see our ugliness.
The mean mug.
We're mean mugging you bitches.
That is OGB.
Oh yeah, a lot of people want to see it though.
Hey, man.
Fucking multiple people like
I'm kind of
that.
photogenic, cuz.
They're old. Yeah, well, bro.
I
You're
look cute.
You got
Yeah,
that.
man.
You got that cute look. That's why
Yeah,
the cops
man.
didn't shoot you. You got that little cute look, dog.
Hey, man. Use them eyes, all that.
Yeah, right, Mike. He's like Puffy.
He's a cuddly teddy bear.
He's like it's exactly like a teddy bear, dude.
Squeeze you.
That's what you are, man.
Hey,
For
man.
real.
That's
what I see.
But you don't want to piss him off because it's still a bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't want to lose too much weight, Clemmy.
Yeah.
Because then you don't look cuddly no more.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I may lose
You'll get
my
shot. They gotta shoot you for losing weight, dog. They gonna fucking give you the rest of that weight loss. They gonna fucking bleed you out.
Yeah.
That's some real shit, bro. Because check this out, man. It's hunting season. Because check this out. Article reads, I can't breathe. Man dies after pleading with officer during Minneapolis arrest. A man exclaiming, I can't breathe. This is breaking anyway. This is from today. This came out today. As a Minneapolis police officer pinned him to the ground and put his knee on the man's neck for about 8 minutes. Died Monday night, prompting FBI and Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension to step in and investigate. Video of the incident shows that the white police officer had a black man pinned to the ground next to the back tire of his patrol car with his knee on the man's neck. Now, this is fucked up because I got a brother that's 6 years older than me, so we used to roughhouse a lot. So he would like put me in all kinds of fucked up positions, and you beg for mercy and all this shit.
Right.
But that's my brother, dude. But those it sucks
Yeah.
to have that fucking kind of and then I had friends like we'd be wrestling in the pool or some shit and they'd be fucking holding you under not knowing it,
Yeah.
but they'd be wrestling and you'd be like,
Right.
yo, I'm out of air, I'm out of air.
Yeah.
And you know, eventually they notice and they pull you up or
Right.
something. So I know what it feels like to be really fucked up, dude, and be like, so, but
this man has
then,
hands.
but these are not his brothers
No.
or his friends that are gonna pull him up out of this shit. 8 minutes, this guy has his fucking knee on the back of his neck, dude. Just think about that, dude. 8 minutes, he's just sitting
That's
there
crazy,
with his knee on his back of his neck while there's onlookers sitting there going, "Hey, dude, he's telling you he can't breathe, and you got him in handcuffs, man. You got 5 officers here. You can't figure something out to make him breathe."
And they killed that man.
He was lifeless before they pulled him out of there. He was limp. And they're trying to make it act like the report says that he died sometime after he arrived from the hospital. But look, whether it's a black or white situation, I'm not sure. But I'm telling you this shit's got to stop, man. What the fuck? It's too much, man. Please, 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 I can't breathe. The man begs. My stomach hurts. My neck hurts. Please, please, I can't breathe. Onlookers outside the Minneapolis deli urge the officer to get off the man. You're stopping his breathing right now. You think that's cool? One man says. His nose is bleeding. Look at his nose, says a woman. The officer didn't budge.
Wow. Well, he lost his job for that.
Yeah.
Fuck, he better lose more than that.
Breaking news said, I think it was 2 officers, right? That were there. All 4 of them did?
All 4.
They got all 4?
Yeah,
Good.
got all 4.
Good.
I mean, it's just enraged because it's like you see this over and over again, and it's with the pandemic going on. It's like it seems like it's highlighted.
It seems like they've been sitting inside waiting to fucking kill a motherfucker because ain't nobody to kill.
Right? It's like people are getting assaulted for not wearing masks. It's people getting
That's a good
assaulted
point, dude.
for wearing masks. You got police officers, and it's like if you're under pressure, don't take it out on us. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get home, just like everybody else, bro.
And the FBI's stepping in.
Yeah.
Good, man.
They open up a separate federal case.
I hope to God this is the new norm.
Yeah,
because
me too.
there
That was hot in, by the way, by Omar, man on the street right now.
Man on the
yeah.
street.
Omar
Yeah.
just sent that in hot.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
Oh,
hot
had
off
to-
the tape.
Yeah.
I love that, Mike.
had to hit the street. By the way, he had to bounce like a fucking ball. So yeah,
Like
shout
that
out.
hot news. Thanks. Oh,
Yo, before he could even fucking get to the parking lot, that motherfucker's already saying bling bling bling.
He's still on the clock, man. He's still working.
That motherfucker.
hot on the news.
He's relentless.
Love you. Oh,
Ski, love you, dog. And then the man goes silent. More people begin to intervene and call for the police officer or his partner to check for a pulse. The officer remains on the man's neck, even as he lay apparently unresponsive, for a total of about 8 minutes before paramedics arrive and the man is placed on a stretcher. Yeah, because now think about this, dude. If this guy has kids, likely does, don't, like Clemmy, right? When how you said I respect cops and I do the right thing. How can you expect those kids not to act nervous or make a stupid mistake when they're confronted by law enforcement like this? You know what I mean? In the future, when they know that their dad just got murdered like this, and they got a video to prove
that's
it.
a hard, bro.
Exactly.
That's a hard one.
So look at what we're doing to our society, man.
That's a hard
You're
one.
making people just fucked up. It's traumatic. We're all human. I don't give a fuck what color you are. We're all human. We all have the same emotions and shit like that. We have the same. We all bleed red. So when you traumatize somebody like that, if your dad dies like that, and you have to watch that on video over and over and over and over and over, then you're gonna have a certain feeling towards that.
That's
and
true.
you're gonna be fucking, you talk about senses and heightened senses, dude, those kids are gonna be fucking scared shitless when they see those blue lights.
Right.
So, you know,
You're creating a generation of angry kids.
exactly.
Yeah. Because fear turns into anger.
Right, because it doesn't just happen when those blue lights come on. Now you got pissed off kids that are. Mike's exactly right. Now you got, who knows what the problems are going to be after that.
Yeah.
Who knows where they're going to stem from there.
Because if you putting a lot of images in young, impressionable minds.
Yeah, man.
And every generation ain't gonna take it the same. And I hope that's not the case. But I mean, this is just,
children are fragile, bro.
Yeah.
You
This
heard?
is
I let a lady
senseless.
put me in a storage closet. It was 6.
Yeah, that's
I just went with her. Like, we don't care. I mean, seriously though, we don't care. My point is, we're fragile, dude. We don't. We're delicate, dude. We're
Yeah,
kids,
we are.
man. We're
Yeah.
kids, man. And even as grown-ups, dude, you're not fooling nobody, dude.
'cause
Everybody's got.
Because to be honest with you, Corey, once I seen the guy on, I couldn't even watch the video.
I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. It was a fucking skinny ass fuck white dude that looks like one of those kids. It's like, it makes me think like how I said my brother used to, and my friends, but they're letting you up. It makes me feel like this kid got picked on, or like as a police officer when he was a kid, and he's getting back at those people through other people, and it's just a perpetual system that's just that's
And
never.
he probably in his mind like, this guy's a big guy and he can take it. And
Right.
like, you don't. But he's a human.
Right. And I just think that there's a lot of that too.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of that where it's just this guy was fucked with in his life,
Yeah.
and now
oh
he's
yeah,
out,
I think there's a whole lot of that involved.
for sure.
It's got to be, because
For sure.
what would drive you to just almost like take that power to that next level where you become the judge? You become the whole you become the whole judicial process out in the middle of the street. I mean, I don't think it was set up for that.
No, and
He fucking
yeah,
Judge Dredd.
Yeah. It's just like, it's like you just roll up on a person and be like, I'm finna sentence you to death today.
yeah. And again, these cops are fired, so shout out to whoever fucking fired them.
Yeah, thanks.
And
Shout out to the
good
FBI
job,
on this one.
good job, because that's how you nip that in the bud.
Absolutely,
Nipping.
Mondo.
Fuck that. But they said the man looked already dead before the ambulance even got there. Fuck this. I'm not even gonna read the rest of this. Fuck this. But it reminds me of the Eric Garner. I can't.
Yeah,
believe-
that's what I'm
How
saying.
many times does this have to happen? But
That's
I
where
mean,
I'm at,
we
Mike.
as people, civilians, get it. Why
Yeah.
cops are still fucking doing
Yeah.
this shit?
Yeah, it's
It don't make sense.
yeah. It kind of does if you use my theory that these guys, now that social media is here and they know there's a camera to videotape everything that happens. If you have that sick mindset and you are sick in any way, whether you crave attention or you're just a fucked up individual that doesn't know right from wrong, and you might think you're doing right,
yeah.
or you're
And
you're just an outright hateful motherfucker that's seeking and hunting and destroying.
Yeah, but you said something earlier that like really hope that is the case, that going forward, I hope this is the way they handle it. You shoot somebody, or you kill somebody like in this way, where you have people around there telling you to have better judgment,
Yeah.
and you're not exercising better judgment, then you lose your job and you get tried like a civilian for killing a person in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And if you start doing that to to these people that are out here perpetrating these, because they're no worse than the criminals in
Right.
that case. Because
Right.
it's like our judicial system was never set up for any one person to come in and be the end all be all. It's not set
Right.
up for that.
Right.
Checks and balances.
It's checks and balances.
Right, and if you start holding these guys accountable, which we've
Ex-
never
we
done,
don't.
but if we at least, I mean, we have before,
yeah.
but they're really on small scales. But if you start holding them accountable, and what I mean by accountable is to the appropriate
Yeah.
accountability that they deserve per whatever the fuck they did.
Yeah.
If you hold them to the right accountability, then it makes other officers more hesitant to behave like that,
Exactly.
because they know they're being held accountable and they know they can't afford to lose that job.
They'll think twice.
They'll think twice.
Deterrent.
Yes.
It's not, I mean, I still believe there's a lot of great cops out there, and I believe it's a lot of cops out there doing the right thing. But when you see this kind of stuff, like you kind of said, Mike, if you're not policing from within, that's why this kind of, these kind of behaviors can run rampant. Because if me and you are working together and you say, hey, Clem, hey, next time you do that, bro, I want you to do it this way, because it, you know what I'm saying? It'll go a longer way than some guy on the street screaming at him, be like, hey, bro, you could have handled that different, man.
Yeah.
No.
But when you
Somebody, your peer,
Yeah, you're a peer.
right.
You're a peer.
it
But-
carries more weight. that
That
way.
carries a lot more.
Absolutely. And then then there could be trust because accountability, and then seeing that happen on a regular basis and saying, oh shit, real changes happen before our eyes because we notice it. Somebody get in trouble and then they get held to the fucking higher standard. And then you go, oh shit, okay, so that happens so much often. Now you have faith in the community being restored into law enforcement. Now you have this working relationship and this working system of people actually fucking and everybody's happy, you know what I mean? Now you have this utopia. People don't have to fucking go to jail, man. That's the bottom line. People don't have to. For the stupid shit that they're reaching for, people don't have to go to jail.
We don't. I mean, I don't want to go into.
Let me also say this real quick though. Yeah. That being said, I understand when you pull a motherfucker over, it's scary.
It's scary.
You don't know what
you don't know what you're getting into.
You don't know
Both
what you're
people.
getting. Right.
So it's like for us as civilians, like Mike say. We need to practice maybe some etiquette, and as cops, everybody that just because he have on a white beater and fit a description, that don't mean that's who he is,
Right. Well,
there's a protocol.
It's a protocol, you know, and if a person don't have certain things in place, you still have to figure out a way to treat this person like a human.
And and it'll identify to the police that if they can't perform this protocol, then there's something going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That's a red flag immediately. And,
right.
Hopefully that'll help protect the police.
Yeah. That's a good point all the way around. I like it. Michael Jordan broke every player code imaginable in The Last Dance, claims Kendrick Perkins. Since The Last Dance wrapped up, some former NBA players pushed back on some aspects of the docuseries, including the validity of certain details, some of Michael Jordan's comments, and the general portrayal of the non-Jordan figures. Horace Grant flatly denied being Sam Smith's main locker room source for the Jordan rules. Meanwhile, boy, that was some heat over that shit. Meanwhile, Craig Hodges took umbrage with multiple accounts in the docuseries, including the traveling cocaine circus anecdote about the 1980s Bulls, which I bet he took heat for that. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up. I didn't think about it while I was watching the docuseries though. Yeah. I just kind of was like, oh, that's interesting. They had a cocaine circus and stuff, but I didn't think about he was ratting out that whole fucking team. Anybody that wasn't Jordan basically got ratted out right there.
Even when you just said it, until you said it again, I never thought about it.
Me neither. I didn't think about that shit either. But
wow,
that's funny.
Come on, Super J.
Other former teammates of Jordan, including Ron Harper and Bill Cartwright, expressed displeasure with how the locker room dynamic was discussed. Moreover, Scottie Pippen is reportedly wounded about his portrayal, which obvious, man. They made him look like a fucking villain, dude. Kendrick Perkins didn't play alongside his airness, but the 14-year NBA veteran and current ESPN analyst also joining the chorus. During a segment on The Jump, Perkins criticized the doc for making MJ look like a superhero while portraying everybody else as a villain. Big Perk also accused Jordan of breaking every player code imaginable. Michael Jordan broke every code imaginable. Some of the things he was saying to Scott Burrell, saying that he was in a club every night, talking about Horace Grant, said that the guys were doing drugs, everyone except for him. And then The Last Dance also hurt Scottie Pippen. People today are looking at Scottie Pippen like a selfish individual. Perkins said that the NBA great and the Bulls legend per NBC Sports, excuse me. At the end of the day, The Last Dance was to praise Mike, which it should have been. But you didn't have to tear down the other people to praise your greatness, because your greatness alone speaks volumes by itself. And I agree.
I agree on that part.
I agree. But now this is a good question actually. Because a lot of these people that watch this don't understand how interesting that team was when you read the book.
Right.
Dude, that team had so many more. That story had so much more to it. I think that it would have been better just telling a true story of what it was. Tell the whole fucking story, dude. Michael Jordan learned. It's better for people to understand, to learn something rather than just see something and just think that, oh, he's Jordan and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than see Jordan as a human being and becoming the things it took to become Jordan.
Because of the way they told the story, that Michael Jordan walk away with less people liking him?
Say that one more time.
I say the way that they portray Mike as being
You think he lost fans?
You think because it
after the
seemed
Last
that way?
Dance?
Because it seemed like some people are like now looking.
They
at
took
him.
that poll. Didn't you see that
I
poll?
think-
I didn't see it.
Oh man,
I
everybody
think-
was still.
I think
Jordan.
he gained anybody's a fan as people that didn't know Mike, but I think anybody that knew the true story,
Yeah.
I think he lost them.
Yeah.
Because they were a part of the fucking story, and now they're not.
and that shows what matters more.
Yeah. And dude, when you're going through it like that, you know what it is when you're a team, dude, and you go through all that. It's probably a lot like the camaraderie in military and shit, man. You know, there's a lot that goes through, and it's no one man, dude. It never is.
Would you say that Bulls team they were all number ones at their role, at their position?
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Absolutely.
yeah!
So
It was-
he had all the pieces in place.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. That's the kick in the dick because you had a team that's so worthy of being talked about just as a team as it is. But then on the top of that, you got the best player that ever lived, too. So it's kind of like somebody's getting a bad deal, and it's going to be the team.
That's like Brady being the GOAT. Somebody can say, well, he's always had Belichick and that system and that pieces. Now he's outside that box. Now he's out the
No
prove.
shit. No shit.
You know,
yeah, good
that's
analogy.
a great comparison.
Yeah, that's going to be
Did
interesting.
Jordan ever do
That's
that?
gonna
He
be
tried that
interesting.
with baseball.
No, he did. He went to the Wizards and failed. But nobody wants to talk about that. Those days didn't exist.
Bro,
Those days didn't exist.
Jordan's on an old.
I fucking
piece
love
of
Jordan, man.
A piece of a wheel.
I actually don't like when people make me have to talk bad about Jordan because it all comes out just because people are extra tense about the LeBron situation, dude.
That's more Jordan the person than Jordan the player.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
What are we talking?
And
We're
that
talking
was
straight player?
actually interesting too, man. Yeah, Jordan the person was a very interesting read. I mean, I didn't, I knew, but they made him seem obnoxious.
I mean, and I knew that he was that way from like growing up and knowing like loving Jordan. So like a long time ago, like watching him win and then hearing the stories about him punching, Bill Paxton in practice,
Will Perdue
him, taking like I didn't know he had punked Horace Grant like that, bro. So, but then when Horace Grant left, I remember reading because I used to read Sports Illustrated. I remember reading that article on Horace Grant being upset, and we came to Orlando, Magic, and he just like. That made me look at Jordan
and
different.
We beat him too. We fucking beat him. We knocked him out of the playoffs that year.
But I mean, it's like Jordan. The only reason why and this is the reason why I always go back to this. The reason why Jordan is the greatest is because every time he was in the finals, he won it. Period. Point blank. Close the door.
Well, then Joe Montana's the.
That's
the
why
GOAT.
I call Joe Montana
Yeah.
great. He better than Brady to me.
Yeah.
But don't you think there's any validity to or weight to the fact that if you're talking about the greatest person ever, but you're weighing so high on the team achievement?
Right. But the reason why I say that he's the greatest player ever is because all of those players, I don't think those players would have been as great as they are without Michael Jordan's influence.
I agree with that, but I also don't think that Jordan.
Wait a second. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it works both ways though.
But who made Jordan? I'm saying who was the greatest of all time before Jordan?
Yeah.
And there's always
That's a good
sometimes
question.
somebody's got to lose the crown eventually. But you're saying that LeBron is not the one. He's not the chosen one. He's not the one that can you know what I mean? To be the new GOAT.
Right.
And the only
GOATs
reason,
evolve.
Yeah.
Right.
The only reason why I give it to not Brady, the only reason why I give it to Montana and Jordan is because when you talk about like standards, bro, I mean, like, come on, bro. Every time these dudes touch the game, the game that says I'm the greatest that ever played at my position.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you on Montana because he went to the Chiefs and he beat San Francisco.
Yeah.
He beat Steve Young. I'll give him that. But Brady has yet. Let's see what Brady can do.
Yeah.
Outside the box with Tampa.
And Montana went to another team.
That's what I'm saying with the Chiefs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But still, every time Montana touched the championship game, it was not one time that man got there. He didn't win, bro.
Right.
And you got to hold that at a certain value because the
Well,
reason why I say that because it takes a certain individual to say that I'm here and I'm not going to be denied.
Right. Well, I would weigh that like if you're playing tennis or golf or boxing, some shit like that, then I'm all in with that. But the thing about LeBron is when Jordan left the first time he retired in 93, the Bulls only won or lost 2 games less than they won the previous year.
Right.
And they almost got to the finals, and that's without Jordan.
Right.
Before Pippen and all them got there, 1984 to 1988 and 89, he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't even get to the second round of the playoffs, and he got swept twice in the first round. Right. Everybody wants to talk about him never losing in the finals, and that's great. But dude, you lost, and LeBron, think about this. Really think about this.
Take away Pippen.
LeBron gets more.
He won't.
Because of social media, LeBron gets more flack for making the finals and losing than Jordan did getting his ass raped the whole beginning of his career.
I'm a LeBron lover. I love LeBron.
LeBron had the same poopy team his first set, for longer than Jordan did.
Put it this way, I believe LeBron made more people eat.
Let me finish though.
And he's
still
because he did great.
And he gets flack for that though.
Yeah.
Hold on, he was there and he took them to the finals.
Right.
And that Booby Gibson, and fucking, there was a cheerleader on the team.
Yeah, I believe it. I remember.
They had nobody to play, so they threw a cheerleader. He took them to the finals.
Yeah. Dellavedova.
And he got swept by Duncan, as they fucking should have, because it's a dynasty.
Right.
And he gets dissed for that.
No, I don't.
Jordan never had to deal with social media, dude. And I'll give you the first example right now.
Yeah.
If he did. All right. Let's say we rewind it back to 1991 when Jordan wins his first title. All right. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's the memes.
Now they were the kings.
Here's
the Magic Johnson. See,
here's the meme. Here's the meme
too.
right now. After Jordan wins, Bulls win. Social media is there, right?
Right.
The meme is Scottie Pippen had to guard Magic Johnson, but you could have your ring, Jordan.
All right.
Here's a meme. Why did you have to go up with the one hand, switch, and go to the left when nobody was even there?
Because he's Jordan, man.
But I'm saying that. But my point is,
come fly with me,
he was
baby.
on autopilot.
You're right. But my point is, there was never a distraction that wasn't positive for Jordan back then. That wasn't. Hold on. There wasn't. Listen. There wasn't a distraction ever for Jordan that wasn't positive or from what he was doing on his own, like gambling or something like that. That was on his own.
Right.
But there wasn't. Besides that, there was never a negative distraction. There was nothing that brought him down.
No, he was able to
because
play.
it wasn't social media. But if there was social media, the cheating, all the scandals, all the bullshit,
he would have to be more protected.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so then I would think that Jordan,
it would be interesting.
Yeah, Jordan acting now couldn't work. But and then another reason why I'm going back, because I have to couple Michael Jordan and Joe Montana in the same breath because I believe they're the same person.
Right.
Michael Jordan, the artistry of how he done it, bro. The one hand going to the other hand.
Yeah, that's what's so fascinating about it.
Just coming baseline and dunking, like, I'm talking, it's not just a dunk, it's just like I'm leaning and then I'm going to put something on it.
Oh, dude.
But it was
the most fun player to watch, question.
But the crazy thing about Michael Jordan, he was still one of the most fundamentally sound basketball players that ever touched the court, bro.
True, but
offense
so is LeBron
and defense.
So how are you going to say that LeBron is worse on defense when the game is faster and he can guard all five positions?
No, I'm not saying.
I'd rather take the guy that could guard all five positions,
bro. I'm not saying
he's more useful.
I'm not saying that, bro. I believe because Michael Jordan, it's like, bro. It's like
you're mesmerized by him.
No, I'm not mesmerized.
No, that's what it is, and it's okay.
To it, bro.
No. What I mean but I'm not saying that it's foolish or something. I'm saying that it's just, true. It's what it was. It was a show. It was beautiful basketball, and that's what it was, man. And it really put it. But I'm telling you right now, part of the show.
And I watched LeBron, bro. But think about it. I watched LeBron because I was in Detroit when LeBron was in Ohio, bro. When he was in high school, bro, I watched Jet play
You got to watch him play in high school?
Yes.
You never fucking told me that.
Bro, I'm living
That's
up
dope
there.
as fuck.
So, I mean, I've been a LeBron James fan since I even heard his name.
Yeah, I know. You always tell me
because his
you love
name
LeBron.
his name up in Detroit. They're talking about this kid. So
Well, you should know that he's the GOAT.
bro, I give LeBron James a lot of credit. I love him. I think he's the next GOAT because, like Mike says, GOATs in every era. I give him the next GOAT.
Right.
But I still go back to
Jordan says there's GOATs in every era because he
Yeah.
knows deep down LeBron's better.
Yeah, I mean, you can debate. Kobe could be better than LeBron.
Jordan's
and
smart
Jordan.
enough to know that what LeBron's up against right now, he would not like to face. He'd
Right.
rather take John Stockton than them all day. All day. I'd rather have Jeff Hornacek sticking me right now.
Bro, you
That-
can't. That ain't fair. That's
I'm just
not
saying, he
fair.
had Dan Marley guarding him, dog. That's
Bro,
two
leave-
white people, and
bro,
I'm
leave
not
them
bad on
alone.
white people, but damn,
Dan
bro.
Marley would dunk on your grandma, though, man. Dan Marley was a
Thunder Dan.
yeah. Thunder Dan would dunk on you, man. Come on, leave Dan Marley alone. Man.
I'm just saying, bro. Hersey Hawkins, yeah, he had it easy, bro. And look, and the Bulls triangle, bro, was so finesse. Tex
Yeah.
Winter was the guy to put it in,
Exactly.
which Cross, the GM that Omar just poo-pooed and just let it go. Dude, he was brilliant to put it all together. He knew Tex Winter had the triangle offense. He knew he had two one-on-one players in Pippen and Jordan. He knew Phil was going to get it. Phil got it. Right. Phil installed that shit. He was the mastermind. Dude, everything was beautiful, and that system was so fucking perfect. And when I use the word perfect, trust me, it was
for Michael
perfect.
Jordan, too.
Yes, it got the players in space. Yeah. They would work the corners. They were fast enough to recover on defense because it was sometimes on the triangle, the only problem is your guards get sucked into the coffin corner. Yeah. Once that's out, dude, it's fucking fast break ball. But as long as you could fucking get them back, which they could, they called it unleashing the hounds when Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen, Jordan, dude, they had it on both ends, and it wasn't just Jordan. Yeah. It was Jordan. It was a great supporting cast, and it was the mediocre, very much 30-year ago competition. Yeah. It was those three things.
Bro, but I mean, you can't.
And when you have that together, it's a magic show.
But he beat who was in front of him, man.
Yeah. So I'm telling you right now,
the debate continues.
It's a coin flip. No matter who you have on it,
it just comes down to it. You know, it's not.
I think LeBron to go to this era though.
It's Muhammad Ali. Tyson, dude.
You say you think that LeBron will be the next GOAT, but when?
I think right now he's the GOAT of this era. Like, if you saying like who the best player in the NBA, I believe right now.
Active.
Is there any way, since LeBron's still active and playing at an all-time high, which is another thing I find fascinating, that people are like, Jordan's the GOAT. Even if you say he is, and I think it's a coin flip, and I'll admit it right now. If you say you got Jordan as the GOAT, I never have a problem with it. I will fight you about it, but I never have a problem about it.
That's a good debate, yeah.
But this is the thing. LeBron's still putting up career numbers right now. And people just poo-poo that and dismiss it like it's not even really happening.
He may go down as an all-time leading scorer and
may go down. He's going.
Yeah.
He's going.
You think he's going to be an all-time lead scorer in the NBA?
I think he's going to do that and break top 5 in assists. I think he's going to be top 3, top 2 in assists.
I say he may be number 1.
He might even get Stockton, dude.
Yeah. I think he may get Stockton.
Because the way he plays isn't like Kobe or Jordan. So he doesn't have to, he could play from the center of the floor.
He can play he got another 10 years in him. He could go.
Especially with the lineup. Dude, he is in you want to talk about Jordan in a unique position? Yeah. Okay, I think LeBron is in a similar position now.
Exactly.
Because not in the sense of system, but I think LeBron can thrive with the people he's got. If he's got McGee, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard playing, they're tall as fuck. So and they're fast. Yeah. So they could get up and down the court with them. Mm-hmm. So basically, if he's got that working for them, then that's a perfect system for him because he could interchange any of them guys. And
you think Anthony Davis is going to stay there?
Absolutely, dude. He grew up. LeBron is Jordan to him. Yeah, it was on that ESPN documentary shit, that NBA thing. He grew up, when he wears 23, it was for LeBron. It wasn't for Jordan, dude. Oh. Yeah, he's a big-time LeBron guy. So he's been longing to be on LeBron's team, dude. They're not only just going to win, bro. This is back to my question. So do you see a chance, I think this is what Micah was alluding to. Bro, do you see a chance where he would become your GOAT?
Bro, you couldn't deny the man if he go... He went to Miami, won 3, went back home, made good on his home promise.
He won 2 in Miami.
Won two in Miami.
Yep.
Went back home, made good on his home promise, made one. And then if you go to Los Angeles and win 1 or 2, bruh, that'll be hard not to put him on the greatest to play.
It'd be hard.
It'd be hard not to
3
say.
different systems, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Versatility.
yeah. It'd be hard not to say.
It'd be hard not to say it.
Player.
Cover all the bases, all the scenarios. Playing with a shitty team, making it work.
If you play,
Playing with all, a
I'm like
super group.
Right.
If
He took a 35-win team, Laker team, that hasn't seen the fucking playoffs since Kobe left, and he did that in no time. He made gold with it. Like, here you go. There you go. Dude, I'm telling you right now, in 2016, he became my GOAT when he beat the 73-win fucking Warriors, averaged the highest stats of both teams, both finals teams in all statistical categories that mattered.
Yeah,
Nobody's ever done that. It's that's magic.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't come out in a fancy dunk or something like that, but when you see those numbers, you see him consistently like that, and you see him put out that effort against fast-paced basketball today, you go, is that man a machine or is that dude actually got a heartbeat?
Yeah.
And that's what's fucking cool about LeBron. But I agree, anybody, Jordan's the man too, and I fucking love them all. But real quick, Disney Sports is in talks with the NBA to resume the season. ESPN Wild World of Sports Plex is the place. Massive campus on Disney property near the O in Orlando. It's scheduled July 25th is like the accurate. It's not official, but they're talking. Hopes, cross your fingers. 255 acres. They're just going to fucking play ball out there, so there'll be no home and away shit, which is cool. And, yeah, it's going to be a good deal.
Just get in the gym and just... That may make it even better.
What?
Because if you're in the gym, they really ain't got no noise. It's just like one-on-one.
And they're going to do a top 16, so there's no east-west shit. It's top 16 teams, 8-8, but they're both, it's all out. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting.
That'll be good TV.
Yeah,
especially right now.
Yeah.
But if someone win that and win the championship, do you make them the...
I don't know.
That's kind of weird.
Well, that's dope actually, dude, because they're going to be playing like it's a tournament. Like it's like us in high school or some shit. You're going from gym to gym, just meeting bitches up and saying, bitch, let's go. I like that, dude.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about raw ass basketball, I'm all in for this, dude. I don't know why this excites me, but if I was a player, dude, I'd be fucking hyped for this shit. I'd be like, fuck these little bitches. Let's go talk some shit on a court with no people there. I'm going to be talking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, because now it's one-on-one.
Yeah.
Ain't no crowd. Yeah, that would be dope, bro.
Sounds fun.
I think it's cool as long as it's temporary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
they hope
one time.
Yeah, they hope. Well, of course, we want to get back in the that's sad too.
What?
Yeah, of course.
Corey wants that prime rib back up in the VIP.
That's true, man.
All the candy.
That's so true.
All the candy.
That's so true. The VIP and the Magic is the best prime rib ever. But hero of the day, that Orlando Magic prime rib.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we need that back. That shit is special. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Be a part of the pride on the People's Network. Please subscribe.